Now, to the divine name itself in the process of manifestation, call it creation. Bereshit bara Elohim ez haaretz ve'ez hashamim. As the heaven has to come first, of course. The divine name as expressed in the elementary polygon is a perfect expression of the world as we experience it with the four elements. If we take this mapping, and consequently identifying ourselves with this divine principle means to gain control over the energies of a higher order, which desire manifestation. And the triangle, the higher order energies desire manifestation, and they need a link to the conscious material world. You learn about it later. The triangle relates to the spark which sets things in motion. It correlates to your will. In the cosmos outside, it's a world of emanation. It is a power to say there is, not let there be. That's a bad translation. It says yehi or ve'yehi or. There is light and there is light as something that has been done, or there was light and there was light. A person knowing Hebrew knows what I'm talking about. Those English translations, and any one of the translations are just, I call it junk. We find its opposite in the water element as expressed in the pentagon. The 5 is a second figurative prime number. 3 is 1, 4 is not a prime number. The qualities of water are cold and humid, as opposed to the hot and dry of fire. And here, take it symbolically. Tune into it when you hit the water and the fire next time in your next practice. And water correlates to our emotions. In the cosmos, it's a world of formation. Water represents life, while the fire represents light. Water and fire are considered to be the basic elements, while the other two elements are regarded to be interactions between the two primary elements. Life force and electromagnetic frequency, with my present science. Of course, I hope that my scientific approach will be obsolete, the sooner the better. Water is desire to manifest, desire which goes with all life, manifest in the surrounding, interior surrounding and external surroundings. It is desire and formation. Water is a will to create. Will with desire works very well. The air element is interaction between fire and water. It creates the matrices that are necessary for manifestation. It structures, it organizes, it adjusts. Anything which you intend to create needs a mental form which determines its relations within the planes of existence. It is dual, relating to both fire and water, and allowing the interaction of these two primary elements in the process of manifestation. The square is a geometric shape which lies between the triangle and the pentagon. It's not a prime number. It's 2 by 2. It has each one of those two elements in it, connects them, so to say. The double of a prime number, multiplied by itself, it expresses also the dual nature of our thinking, and also the organizing of all there is perceived into the 4 elements. Again, 2 by 2, 4. The 4 represents the structural qualities of the mental plane which we perceive. You can see our mind as a sensory organ which perceives forms in the mental plane in the thought universe. It is a sensory organ which orders the many other perceptions which we receive and which continuously abstracts from the primary impressions and from primary abstractions on the objective, unspeakable levels, so that we can function in our environment. The earth element, finally, is manifestation which springs from the interaction of fire with water. This is beautifully expressed in the second geometric shape with 5 points in a circle, the pentagram. This shape is a pentagram which is surrounded by 5 triangles, a pentagon in this case. It is center of the world of consciousness. It represents this world of consciousness, the material plane, from which the world of desire, astral plane, and to manifest come usually on the etheric level. The evocative magician uses a triangle in which the astral being can manifest. The astral being, which is symbolized by the pentagon, gains the quality of the triangle so that it can become manifest in consciousness. The will, of course, is of the magician, of the practitioner. Unless you work with creative energies, and then still the ultimate dominance is with the practitioner. In the process of evocation, the pentagon transforms into the pentagram. It manifests because it can use the energy forms, the connection with the conscious material plane that the magician can represent. The earth element are symbolized in the pentagrams, and obviously is a synthesis of the other elements or planes. Things have to be conscious to exist in this mapping. The pentagram contains the other elements, and all elements are traced within the circle which represents the universe as a whole, conscious and non-conscious. Keep these relationships in mind when you proceed to practice oneness with the divine. It can help you perceive the elements. And in this lesson you are going, besides calling the water element, you're going to align the 2 basic elements which appear as opposites, fire and water. And the interaction of fire and water is at the root of creation eternal of things that become manifest and conscious.